Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope everyone is safe and fine. Today I am here to discuss a very good question given in recent RTP of May 21 exam, which is now July 21 exam. Correct? Soon it is going to commence. I hope you are doing well for the exams preparation. Correct? Yes, sir. Now the question is based on IND AS 109 and the concept is related to financial guarantee. I hope you remember that when we have done this concept in class, I have said that financial guarantee means any guarantee given by one entity on behalf of another entity will be measured at what fair value in the books of issuer of that guarantee. Means normally parent gives guarantee on behalf of loan taken by subsidiary to the bank. So in the books of parent company, it will be the financial guarantee will be recognized as financial liability at its fair value. Correct? Let us read the question. Very good question. Of course, this type of questions we have not done in class and newly inserted questions. What they have said on 1st April 2001, Sun Limited guarantee a 10 lakh loan of subsidiary Moon Limited, which bank STDK has provided to Moon Limited for 3 years at 8%. Means loan is taken by Moon Limited from bank STDK. The loan amount is 10 lakh, rate of interest is 8%, and the Sun Limited has given guarantee on behalf of Moon Limited to bank. Interest payment are made at the end of each year and the principal is repaid at the end of the loan term. If the Sun Limited had not issued a guarantee, bank would have charged Moon Limited an interest rate of 11%. Of course, if the guarantee is not given, so credit risk will increase. If the risk has increased, the bank will charge higher rate of interest as premium. Yes, sir. Sun Limited does not charge Moon Limited for providing the guarantee. So because Sun Limited is giving guarantee on behalf of Moon Limited, but because of their relationship, Sun Limited is not charging anything from Moon Limited. On 31st March 2002, there is a 1% probability that Moon Limited may default on the loan in the next 12 months. So if Moon Limited default, can I say if Moon Limited default, so liability of Sun Limited will increase. Correct now. So if there is a chances of default, so of course we need to consider what amount of liability should be. We need to find out a subsequent means what need to be done for the subsequent measurement of that liability. If the Moon Limited default on the loan, Sun Limited does not expect to recover any amount from Moon Limited. Okay. On 31st March 2003, there is a 3% probability that Moon Limited may default on the loan in next 12 months. I hope you are understanding that from the point of view of bank, it is a financial asset. So financial asset may be recognized a concept of impairment loss of financial asset. And what IND AS 109 says that if the credit risk has not increased significantly, correct, from initial recognition, then we measure impairment loss at 12 months. Means we measure 12-month expected credit loss for impairment loss. Correct now. They have given on 31st March 2003, there is a 3% probability that Moon Limited may default on the loan in the next 12 months. Correct now. So of course, if they default, so of course the liability of Sun Limited will increase. Yes, sir. If the Moon Limited default on the Sun Limited, if Moon Limited default on Sun Limited does not expect to recover any amount from Moon Limited. Provide the accounting treatment of financial guarantee as per IND AS 109 in the books of Sun Limited on initial recognition and in subsequent period till 31st March 2003. So simple, as per the concept is concerned, financial guarantee will be recognized as financial liability in the books of the Sun Limited at its fair value. Now, what will be the amount of fair value? Correct. Normally, these fair values will be given the question, but in this question, the fair value is not given. So, fair value will be the amount. The fair value of the guarantee will be the present value of contractual cash flow under the contract less present value of contractual cash flow that would have been there if no guarantee would have been given. So can I say under the contract, the contractual rate of interest is 8%, but if the guarantee would have not been given, the rate of interest would have been 11%. I hope you are understanding. Correct? Yes, sir. So the difference between the present value of contractual cash outflow contractual cash outflow under the terms of contract less present value of contractual cash outflow If the guarantee would have not been given, the difference will be the fair value of such financial liability. Understood? Financial guarantee. So how to calculate that? It is given. Let us do that. So what they have given? A financial guarantee contract is initially recognized at its fair value. The fair value of guarantee will be the present value of difference between the net contractual cash flow under the loan, required under the loan, and the net contractual cash flow that would have been required without guarantee. I hope you have understood. So first we'll take contractual cash flow without guarantee, that is at a rate of 8%. to contractual rate of interest would have been 11%. Correct now? So year 1, year 2, year 3, you can see the cash flow based on interest because principal amount will remain same. The difference will come only because of interest. It is 1,10,000, 1,10,000, 1,10,000 means 10% of 10, 11% of 10 lakh. Cash flow based on interest rate at a rate of 8% means if the guarantee has been given, the rate of interest is 8%. 80,000, 80,000, 80,000, डिफरेंस कितना आया 30, 30, 30. इसका प्रेजेंट वैल्यू निकालेंगे at 11% because 11% is the market rate of interest as per the credit risk of what Moon Limited. Yes sir. So it will be this. Of course we can do that. So what is the fair present value? It is 73,320. So fair value of financial guarantee contract will be this 73,320. Correct? So what will be Jana entry? So Jana entry that it will be recognized as financial liability in the books of Sun Limited. But what will be the account to be debited? So can you say nothing has been recovered from subsidiary company? So it is just like a permanent investment done in subsidiary. Therefore, the amount to be debited will be investment in subsidiary account. Correct now? So what Jana entry will do? Investment in subsidiary to financial guarantee liability account. At what amount? At fair value. I hope this much you have understood. This much you have understood. Correct? Understood? Yes, sir. Now, subsequently it will be recognized. What IND AS 109 says, subsequently it will be recognized at amortized cost. At amortized cost. Amortized cost table, you know. So can I say amortized cost means this plus ER plus interest by applying ER minus whatever the difference means whatever benefit provided, that is 30,000. Means can I say if there is no default, so can I say the liability will decrease, the liability should decrease. There is no default. I hope you understand it. So if I say if there is no default, if there is no default, so can I say the liability should be recognized at amortized cost. If there is a default, then liability may increase. Understood? Yes sir. So if I apply amortization table, so can I say at year end 1, 2, 3, opening balance of liability means financial guarantee liability is 73,320. Then interest will add at 11%, so it will be 8065. 11%. Why 11%? Because that is the market rate of interest. Then benefit provided means actually there is no contractual cash outflow. Correct now? But benefit provided means what? If there is no default, so can I say of course your liability will decrease. I hope you are understanding. So benefit provided, so what if there is no default, so liability will decrease. So this will be considered as income for what? Sun Limited. Income for Sun Limited minus 30,000. Closing balance will be this amount. Correct? Similarly, for year 2 we can do. For year 3 it will become 0. So this is the amortization table that you can easily understand. So this is the amortized cost at year end 1. This is amortized cost at year end 2. And year end 3 it will become 0 if there is no default. अगर कोई भी default नहीं होगा, there is no default, this will be the carrying amount of financial liability at year end 1, year end 2, year end 3. But what IND AS 109 says, subsequently at the end of each reporting period, financial guarantee is measured at higher of the amount of loss allowance and the amount initially recognized less cumulative amortization. Less cumulative amortization means this is cumulative amortization. Correct now? My plus this minus this. So this become cumulative amortization. I hope you are understanding. Means I can say in this way, subsequently it will be recognized at a higher of what? The amount of loss allowance and the amortized cost. Amortized cost, whichever is higher. Means if the amount of loss allowance is suppose 60,000, and the closing balance of first year is 51,385, means liability should be increased. liability को हमें increase कर देना चाहिए, liability को हमें increase कर देना चाहिए. I hope you are understanding. I hope you are understanding. So can I say, just try to understand what they are saying. At 31st March 2002, there is a 1% probability that Moon Limited may default on the loan in the next 12 months. So if Moon Limited default on the loan, Sun Limited does not expect to recover any amount from Moon Limited. Therefore, can I say 12-month expected credit loss is what? 12-month expected credit loss will be 1% of 10 lakh, that is what? 10,000. 1% of 10 lakh, because probability of default is 1%. They have given probability of default is 1%. So 1% of 10 lakh is what? 10,000. So this become expected loss allowance. And what is the carrying amount? 51,385. Will take whichever is higher, means it become 51,385, means subsequent measurement will be done at 10,000 of 51,385, whichever is higher. So we'll do subsequent measurement at 51,385, correct? Means initially we have recognized that this amount, and subsequently we recognize that this amount. So can I say your liability will decrease? Liability will decrease, means it become a gain. The gain will be transferred to PL. Why the liability has decreased? Why? Because your expected loss allowance is less than what? Is less than amortized cost at year end 1. I hope you are understanding, correct? Now, so it means subsequent measurement will be done at higher of 10,000 of 51,385, whichever is higher. Understood? It means if you want to measure this amount, so initially it was this amount, now it become this amount. So difference will be charged to what? Difference will be credited to PL. Difference will be credited to PL, means liability will decrease, will pass one journal entry, financial liability account debit to PL. Financial account debit to PL. So what is the amount? कितना आएगा बताओ? 70,320 minus 51,385 is equal to what? Once again, 73,320 minus 51,385. This amount is 21,935. 21,935. So you can see the amount is coming 21,935. So initial measurement 73,320. Subsequent measurement 51,385. So it means liability will decrease with what amount? 21,935. Journal entry क्या करेंगे? Financial guarantee liability account debit to PL. It will be recognized as an income. Why it is an income? Because liability is decreasing, because the expected loss allowance is less than what? The amortized cost amount. I hope you have understood. Yes, sir. Similarly, on 31st March 2003, once again we'll do the measurement. Once again it will measure at higher of expected loss allowance and amortized cost at year end 2. So what is the amortized cost at year end 2? That is 27,037. What is the expected credit loss? So can I say now the probability of default is 3%. 3% of 10 lakh means 30,000. So can I say it will measure at 30? It will measure at higher of 30,000 or 27,037, means can I say it will measure at 30,000, 30,000. So can I say your opening balance is 51,385, but now closing balance will be 30,000. 30,000 means you will subsequently measure at year end 2 at 30,000. I hope you are understanding. Have you understood this point? So difference कितना हुआ बताओ? 51,385 minus 30,000. So it means your liability will decrease by 21,385. 21,385 liability decrease, it become gain हो गया, transfer to PL. what journal entry check करेंगे? Financial guarantee liability account debit to PL 21,385. 21,385. Understood this amount? This 21,385 क्या है? This 21,385 is nothing but the difference between opening balance 51,385 and closing balance will be 30,000. Why the closing balance 30,000? Because subsequently we'll measure at higher of expected credit loss, expected loss allowance or amortized cost, whichever is higher. So amortized cost कितना है? 27,037. Expected credit loss, expected loss allowance is 3% of 10 lakh, that is 30,000. You will measure at 30,000. So 51,385 minus 30,000. तो आपका liability decrease हो गया by what amount? By what amount? 21,385. I hope you have understood this amount. This point have you understood? Yes, sir. So this is what subsequent measurement. So what you need to remember? This para you need to remember, very important. Correct. This para. Subsequently, at the end of the reporting period, the financial guarantee is measured higher of the amount of loss allowance and the amount initially recognized less the cumulative amortization, or you can say and the amortized cost of financial liability. You can say in this way also, and at amortized cost of financial liability. Correct? Yes, sir. I hope you have understood this point. Now, one question it may be asked, sir, what will be journal entry in the books of Moon Limited? So, in this question, they have not asked anything about Moon Limited. But if I do the concept now, so this is financial guarantee concept. You can see A Limited. Suppose this A is nothing but in this question Sun Limited. B is nothing but Moon Limited. So these are related party. A Limited has given, means B Limited has taken a loan from bank, and A Limited has given a guarantee to the bank on behalf of B Limited. So in the books of A Limited, a financial liability will be recognized at fair value. Correct? What is the concept? What IND AS 109 says? This transaction will be covered under IND AS 109 as it will not meet the definition of insurance contract. Normally, it will not meet the definition of insurance contract. If it meet the definition of insurance contract, then it will be covered under IND AS 104. So IND AS 104 is not in our syllabus, तो उसके बारे में discuss नहीं करते. Only we discuss about IND AS 109. Accounting treatment क्या है? In the books of issuer of financial guarantee, means in the books of parent company who has provided guarantee, financial guarantee will be recognized that financial guarantee will be recognized as financial liability at its fair value in separate financial statement. Of course, in separate financial statement के बारे में बात करें, in consolidated financial statement, तो entire transaction will be eliminated. Entire transaction will be eliminated. So what journal entry will do? Investment in equity instrument of subsidiary company to financial liability at its fair value. Subsequently, आप समझ गए, it will measure at what loss higher of loss allowance or amortized cost, whichever is higher. Yes, sir. In the books of entity for whom such financial guarantee has been issued, means in the books of Moon Limited के बारे में बात करें, तो what they said in the books of Moon Limited, we will do evaluation of guarantee given. We will do evaluation of guarantee given. So what they said, whenever guarantee provided to the lender form part of overall terms of loan, when the guarantee provided to the lender, means bank, form part of overall terms of the loan, that is, if the loan is transferred by the lender, to a third party, if the loan is transferred by the lender, loan is transferred by a lender bank to a third party. So it might have been financial asset is transferred by bank to a third party. We have done the concept of debt securitization. So guarantee will be also transferred. So if the loan is transferred by bank to a third party, guarantee will be also transferred. We say that guarantee provided to the lender form part of overall terms. So if it forms part of overall terms, correct, guarantee given is an integral part of loan. So there is no need to separate guarantee given. So whenever guarantee given is an integral part of loan, there is no need to separate guarantee given from loan what received from bank. Means in the books of Moon Limited के बारे में बात करें, तो entity will recognize the liability at its fair value. So of course in the books of Moon Limited the loan will be a liability. So Moon Limited will recognize the liability at its fair value, including the fair value of guarantee provided. Means there is no need to separate. Means what journal entry they will do? Journal entry क्या होगा? They have received the amount bank account debit to financial liability and 10 lakh. There is no need to separate. The guarantee, the fair value of guarantee from the amount of loan received. Understood? So entity will recognize the liability at its fair value, including the fair value of financial guarantee provided. It means there is no need to recognize the value of guarantee separately when guarantee given is an integral part of loan. But if guarantee given is not an integral part of loan, means if the bank transfer the loan to a third party, then guarantee will not be transferred. It means it is not an integral part of loan. In that case, we need to recognize the fair value of guarantee separately in the books of what? Moon Limited also. The guarantee will be separately recognized at its fair value as a capital contribution from what? The issuer of the guarantee. Means यहाँ entry pass करेंगे. What journal entry? Bank account debit, that is 10 lakh, to fair value of loan, means to financial liability loan, to what? Capital contribution. We'll say to capital contribution. So investment in subsidiary company will become capital contribution from parent company. So this amount will be, what was the fair value of guarantee? That was 73,000. 73,320. This is 10 lakh. So of course the difference will be the fair value of financial liability. So this is 10 lakh minus what, 73,320 is equal to कितना हो गया, 9,26,680. I hope you have understood this point. Have you understood? I have also discussed journal entry in the books of Moon Limited. So for Moon Limited, you need to first find out whether guarantee given is an integral part of loan, whether guarantee given is not an integral part of loan. If the guarantee given is an integral part of loan, there is no need to separate fair value of guarantee from the fair value of loan. So we'll pass one journal entry, bank account debit to financial liability. If the guarantee given is the integral part of loan, then we'll pass one journal entry, bank account debit to financial liability to capital contribution, and fair value of guarantee will be separately recognized at its fair value. Understood? I hope you have understood this point. Correct? Yes, sir. In consolidated financial statement, the entire effect will be nullified. Entire effect will be nullified. Understood? Means this is journal entry in separate financial statement of parent company and individual financial statement of subsidiary company. Understood? Yes, sir. I hope you have understood now. Correct? Thank you very much. We'll meet soon. Thank you very much. Bye bye.